Okay, let's try this again. We made a little bit of glare on there, but that's okay. It's just wet. Okay, I'm on the road today, so I'm hoping we can get a little bit of painting done. Okay, I'm just gonna do something here. Let's go in here and start out with the sky. This is a black canvas. I painted black. It's a little panel I got at the art store. And I had a few hours before I go to work today. I'm on the road, so sometimes I paint at work. And it's kind of nice. I got a lot of paint, a little more water on there than I probably needed, but it's okay. I'm just gonna come in and maybe we'll put this blue all the way over it. Okay, this is a cerulean blue. I got this new camera holder I bought, and some of the reviews weren't good, and some of them were good, but it's awesome. It works perfect for small stuff like this. I don't have to monkey around with the other one. So there, let's see what we can do here with that brush. It's there, and I'm gonna try another one here. Oops. Hopefully there's not too much glare there. Not too bad. I've kind of did some reviews on how to use my camera a little better and lock it in so it doesn't. There. I like the other one better. I think we'll leave that there. And I've got this brush here too I can use. And so let's just come in here and maybe we can just kind of lightly blend out the sky. I don't know. These black canvases are pretty fun. Just gonna kind of maybe just swirl it up like that instead. This brush has got to be dry. And that'll be, you know, a good sky. I can come back in and maybe add a little more up top. That looks all right. So what I'm trying to get done, I got my bucket over here, so I can get a little more on there. Clean off my brush. Okay, grab a little more of that. There. Up in the corners, maybe. Bring it down. What I'm going to do is just throw a little mountain in here that's going to stand out. It look kind of cool. And that should be fun. See that? That looks pretty good. Come back to this brush. And just kind of, maybe just tap. I'm not a super good acrylic painter. I'm better with oils. But that looks like a pretty good little sky. I think we can get away with that today. Clean my brush over here, have a little coffee. Okay, now let's see, next up, let's get some of this brown, and I'm going to use a little, I just use these little, you get them on sale at the dollar store, or not, I mean at the art store, packets of them, 30% off, and they're easy to travel with. If you're going to paint on the road, if you want something to do when you're down the road or whatever. Let's see, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, there. This is just a little, you see that? Just a little angular brush. I'm going to get a little paint on there, grab some of this brown, and let's go up here and just make a mountain. Okay. It's going to mix a little with the blue, but just kind of pull that down. I want it a little darker, actually. I'll put some, let's just grab some. I think I have some crimson. I think crimson will look good in there. It'll darken it up. This brush is a little big. I'm going to try to find some, ooh, there we go. I'm going to try to find something a little smaller that I can maybe use here. This one here might be a little better. Kind of beat up a little bit. Here, try that, see if that darkens it a little bit. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. A little more crimson than I wanted. some black in there too. Here's one of mountain that stands out. Okay, let's see if I can dig out my black. I do have that right here, ready to go. Don't need much. Don't need much. And then I take this and I'll spray the canvas or my palette, keep my paint dry. Getting two. There, a little black in there. Now let's see, this should give us a little more. Oh yeah, there we go. That's kind of what I was hoping for. And then we'll put some highlights on it. It'll make it stand out good here in a bit. Just an easy little mountain. Maybe it comes over there. You know, whatever. Make them however you want. And at the bottom, maybe it curves. Kind of comes this way. I don't know. 'Cause all I did is I painted this little panel with black, I think it was gesso, some black gesso the other day. And and then I let it dry and everything, and then you just paint over it with the dark, paint, and it looks pretty good. We can even make him a little bit taller. Make him a little bit more ragged up there. There. Maybe there's another hump there. There. Doesn't matter, however. This little brush is not. I could use the other one to make. I can do the points with the other brush. Bring that down. Maybe there's a little knob right here. Hey. Fun. Piece of cake. We'll do that. I'm gonna go back to that other one. It's a little sharper. Get a little up top here on these edges. Some brown, and just mix them. Maybe come up here and try to get these a little more of a point. Make them a little more jagged. Maybe that one comes up. Goes over. There. There, that's what we want. Looks like Mount Crumpet, where the Grinch lives. Not funny today. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. Okay, there, so we got a mountain. Coffee tastes good today. And I've got some copper. Should we try some copper on there? I've got some lighter color. Oh, no, I don't want that. Let's go in and get some burnt sienna. Yeah. Some burnt sienna. And I'll mix it with yellow ochre and some white. And that'll be our highlights. And I don't know what we're going to do on the bottom, but there's some white. Okay. So let's come in here. Where is, let me try this brush on my highlights today. Okay. I kind of want it dry though. The canvas can dry out now. How's it look? It looks pretty good. It's still got a glare to it, but that's the way it goes. It still doesn't look too bad. I was watching a video on YouTube and some guy showed me how to set a few things that I didn't know how to do, and it actually looks good. So I'm going to take the yellow, some sienna. I might even put a little red in there. There. And we're going to take that, and I'm going to mix some yellow ochre in with it. Just a little bit of yellow ochre with the sienna, and it should make it a nice highlight color. I'm going to use this dagger brush and see how it goes. Where's the light coming from today? Probably this direction. So we'll say the light highlights are. Start here with this distant one. Just kind of pull down. There's a little bit there. Still a little wet. That's okay. And I'm just coming through and just swipe. Get a little more paint. I could have waited for this to dry a little more, but it doesn't matter. I don't know. Come right here. This little guy's probably got some. Mountains are easy. Once you get used to them, oh boy, you can do whatever you want. Still pretty wet, real wet. And this kind of comes over and pushes that one back, and just have some fun with it. Yellow ochre. And there's no white in here, which is good. Maybe there's a peak here. I can see that coming over. See? Make him a little sharper. We can put some white in here and really spruce them up, but we'll give that a minute. There. So you got a nice little mountain there. And And we're getting some glare. I wonder if I shut this off, it would help. Oh, okay. And I don't want to mess with it now because I could, with the light, but I think it'll be fine. It's just kind of getting us, isn't it? Maybe I can. Oh, let me lock that in again. There. There. Let's see if I can get my. I was trying to darken a little more, but well, that wetness kind of makes it difficult, doesn't it? All right, let's go back in. Grab a little white and highlight them a little more. See, I'm just going to smash the paint in a little bit so it stands out. Maybe a little more yellow ochre, some more white. Get some really good highlights up there. Not a lot though. You don't want to. You got about 3 layers of highlights. You just kind of see. There's a lot of paint on here, so a lot of times when you're using, maybe it comes down here, there, like that. That doesn't look too bad. That's a pretty good little mountain. I'm trying to get this so it doesn't glare as much. I'm going to try again. Let me try again and just pull that. There, that's locked in. Trying to. Okay. I think we're gonna have to stay with that, but not too bad there. Maybe we can do a little there. Okay. As that dries out, I think you'll be able to see it better. And I can probably darken it when it's done too and make it easier to see. Okay, I'm gonna probably put some more highlights on there, but not right now. So let's come in and get some sap green. We're gonna use some sap green, and we're gonna put some. Oh, you know what I got to do here? Where's that blue? Give me some blue. We got to put in some. I'm out of blue, so let me get some more blue. I'm gonna use some blue here. Get some more blue on here. I got to get some shadows in there, so we'll just get a little of that. Okay, I'm gonna use the same brush. Okay, take a little blue, a little of that burnt sienna, and add a little white to that. And we're going to put in some shadows up here in this mountain, okay? And we're just going to come on this side and pull this way. Okay, see? Right here, it goes this way. Just grab and pull. It comes down. See these peaks? Pull from the peaks, just come down. Doesn't have to be perfect. Get some white in there. I've got a little bit of this burnt sienna in there too. And up here, just see a little point there. Grab him and pull. These ones are come out here. Over here, you want to come this way. Just kind of go opposite of where the angles go the other way. Okay, there's a little bit over here. This one here. That down below, there might be some little things in here. Pull that way if you want, or just pull straight down, doesn't matter. So there, you got some little highlights. Okay, clean that guy off. I'm gonna have to clean out my brushes here in a minute. Okay, so next, I'm gonna use the other one I was using earlier. Where the heck did it go? There it is. We're just gonna get some green, and we're gonna put some. I'm gonna make it a little brighter. I think I'm gonna use this. What is that? Oh, it is sap green. Okay, I'm gonna make some sap green. Maybe a little bit of that yellow in there to dull it, or that burnt sienna. And we're just gonna come up in here, and maybe there's some grass growing up on here. I got way too much water in here. It's gonna make it glare, and that's gonna make you guys. So maybe this, follow the angles. Maybe the land kind of crawls up into their little spots here and there. Okay, over here, same thing. And then it kind of comes and starts, you know, this is just grass. Maybe it creeps up there a little bit. Okay. Some dry paint on here. Can you see that okay? Okay. Coming over here, there. And we'll just let it keep coming forward. Okay. The farther away it is, we can go more, maybe a little more of that. There. That's sap green. A little more. You can color as it comes forward. Oh, somebody's outside screaming. That's all right. Okay. There. So you got your mountain. It's problem solved. Okay, and you can do that. And if you want, maybe we'll just bring it all the way down. I don't think I'll have any water in this one. We could maybe make some water down below here. We'll see. There, just kind of blend that out. And there's your foreground. You've got some, see how the mountain's drying? It's starting to look better. You can see it better. We're gonna put some more highlights on the mountain though. I think I'm gonna come in right now. And, of course I didn't use. I gotta do some cleaning here in a minute. There. Okay, there we go. We got that. And I think what I'll do is make some trees now. I'm gonna make some trees, but I wanna highlight my mountains first. I think they're dry enough. So let's go back and find that dagger brush. It's pretty clean. And I wanna use just some yellow ochre. Touch of red in there too. I don't know, that might give it a little, oh yeah. There, and a touch of white. Oh, this is gonna look good. Okay, ready? We're gonna come up here, just grab a little bit and touch. Just let it hit there and kind of bounce around. Maybe there, not everywhere though. You don't want to overdo. You don't want to overdo. There, a little bit there. These dagger brushes are nice. I'm a little jerky today, aren't I? A little bit right there. Maybe a little bit here. Just let it bounce around. And you can make, follow your angles. Maybe that one comes in front, a bit there, up and down, and maybe there's a little peak right there. See that one? And then down below here, you can see it flattens out a little. There. How's that look? Gives a pretty good mountain. He stands out better than he did. Okay. Okay, and then what I think we can do is maybe down below here we can come in and I'm just making this up as I go. Maybe we'll take that same green, okay, add a little brown to it, some white, and I don't know if I want that green in there. So, okay, there we go. Get some dark in there, black. Make this super dark. Make some sort of land down here. Maybe there's some rocks or stuff down here. Okay, just kind of bring that in. Yeah, that looks good. Dark. That brown and black. Okay, that's gonna be just, we're gonna bring some rocks in here. And over here. Okay. Black, a little red in there. So you got your green. There, I'm just kind of putting in some front color here. Maybe maybe we're looking over a cliff or something here. I don't know. That might be kind of cool. Might need to come back in with my other brush here. You do. I'm in a hotel, so I'm trying to be courteous and quiet. Okay? I need all this a little bit. Some more black, brown. Let's see. I want to kind of come in here. Maybe there's a little ridge right here. See that? There. That one goes that way. It comes over and falls down. put some trees on here. See? This will be our foreground. Maybe that one kind of comes and does the same thing. There, I like that better. A little more rocky looking. Okay, now we'll use that same brush. It's a good brush. I'm trying to stay drier. And as the painting dries, you can see it's, we're getting a little more, you can see it better. And I can highlight, I can lighten it up when it's done. We're at 20 minutes, okay. Let's go back into that same brush. Oh yeah, I'm glad I bring that brush. And I blow that a little bit. Let's grab that highlight color that I was using before, that we used on the mountains. So we'll come in here, and you can just kind of come in and there's your little ridge there. You can see this is still wet. So, and the light's coming from, maybe there's some here. Just let it bounce. Make it up as you go. Okay, see that rock there? Maybe he comes in, flattens out there. Over here, you got this one, might just come that way. Over here, definitely. Just a flat rock there. And, okay, maybe it comes down like this. There's just some little areas there, like that. I don't know, over here, that one might just be there, and then there's another one here. You know, maybe that one connects to there somehow. We are just having fun. Okay, let's tighten it up a little bit. Okay, over here. Doesn't matter. Okay, this one's got to be lighter though, doesn't it? We're kind of mixing paint, but I don't want to. I might get called soon, so I don't. I don't want to be. There. Oh, too much white. It's okay though. Well, actually, maybe we want that. Give us a little. There. Wipe some paint off and just. There. Not a bad idea. I think I'm going to do something different here. Come down here. Kind of blend that in. Okay, we need something on the other side over here. Another rock that's coming this way. Pull down a little bit, maybe. See that? Reflection. Pull down. Maybe there's a little angle there. This one definitely has to come down a little bit. Kind of make them angle them in a little. This one here. There. Easy. You can give them whatever you want to do. We can come in with some different colors and just mess around as long as you want. Okay, that one comes down here. And you know, when you got these, you need some blue in there. Get some dark underneath. Get some of this blue. And we'll use that for a shadow color. See? Just pull down. That's kind of a shadow color. We can come back in and make some blue there. See that little guy? He's got to have some shadow under there. Pull some of that down. Might look a little better. I'm just making this up as I go, so these are some neat little rocks. And we'll probably come in and do some trees, but there. We can come in and put some more highlights in too. We will do that right at the end. That'll make it. See this? Maybe that one comes down. That blue down there. Where it's shadow colors. And we'll just pull that this way. Maybe we'll do it that way. Just make it all one big. See? And that one goes this way. See that dark? If you want, you can get a tiny little bit of white in there. Some spots to make it stand out a little better. Not much. Almost grays it down, doesn't it? Yeah, see? A little bit more white. some spots. Pull down, maybe so you know that it's coming this way. There. There, that one's coming down to meet it at the bottom. There. So you got your little rocks in there. There's some dark in here. Grab that dark right here. On the top of these and pull right there. Get a little edge on there. Use some more water. I'm just winging this, but it seems to be working pretty good. Make a little, look at that little edge on there. Super dark. Same thing here. We can come through and make a little edge there. I'm probably gonna highlight it up a little more. How's that looking? Pretty good. 25 minutes. I gotta get going. We got the trees and the rocks. Okay, what else do I want to try here? I'm gonna take some more of that yellow ochre and white. Maybe a little of this color. Watch this here. And maybe we can come in and maybe flatten this one a little bit. There we go. Just a little of that there. Maybe that kind of goes there. Should he make him another little ridge there? So there's little stair looking things. There. And up here we can come in and add some of this color. That looks better anyway. Like there's a little flat spot there. And this one's going to come and go right there. This is a metallic something. Maybe there's a little bit that comes out here just to give a little more. See, it kind of gives you like there's a little more going on there, and then this one here we can give a little, and maybe that one can have a little bit of stuff coming out there too. Just making it here. Just wiggle. See, I'm just changing as I go. There, that looks all right, doesn't it? Yeah. Rocky. Little things going on. I think that'll be fine. Okay, and then what else can we do here? Let's get some more of that with some white. Really brighten it up a little bit. Just because it's in the front here, and just see? And just tap. Tap. Not everywhere. It looks good there. Tap. You know, tap. Just kind of let that brush just move around. There, I like that better. That little piece sticks out there. A little bit right here. See, like down here. Like there's little dark spots down there. I'm trying to think of this other side. I'm getting some glare myself, so there. That doesn't look too bad, does it? I think I'm going to try another thing. I like that color. One more brown. Try getting a little more right up. A few spots up here. A little more, just a few. Now as this paint dries, it darkens too. Like all paint, it dulls down a little bit, so I'm just trying to get a few more little things in here, maybe to make that mountain a little. And that's wet, that's why you're getting the glare. Okay, and I think what I want to do is I want to put some, I want to blue this, I want to lighten this shadows a little more, just so they stand out, so they look better. So I'm going to come in here and pull this down here. And these little pieces here and there. And then here. So, and just kind of, oops. There. Kind of just get, this one comes this way, maybe. So you just get those blue in there. I like that better. Just a little blue hiding in there. Doesn't have to be blended up in there or whatever. I don't care. And then while it's still, see, that gives it a little more. And maybe I can come in and just go back and forth. Then come in there with my finger and just blend it out a little bit. There. Come in. You can put some dark spots in there, but I'm not going to do that today. There. A little blue shadows. Okay. Should we do some some trees? Okay, let's get some trees going here. And so, what do I need? I got some blue, I need some black, some green. Make it dark crimson. It's just some green. I'm just gonna mix that with my blue here. This will be dark. And I want some crimson in there. Got the brown too, but crimson and green make a nice brown, so that might work fine. I'll take the brown, the blue, the crimson. Oh yeah, that should work just fine. Make some good trees there. Okay, so we'll come in here. Might even be too much paint on there, but get a little brown in there. These are going to be super green, but that's all right. Maybe we got one right here. There. And he comes maybe down to here. I don't know. Pull him through. And I'm just going to come through and go back and forth. Make a little tree there. And come down a little bit. There. There's one. And let's do another one right here. It's a good brush. That one comes right down there. A little more paint on the brush. Just tap it. And go fast. There. The top, just barely touch. Over here. Got that top there. And you can, these are easy. Okay. How's that look? Pretty good. Put the one right here. There. And just come down. Should we try going from the bottom? Nah. We'll try right here first of all. I always like to start a little farther down and just tap back and forth. Okay. There. That tree comes down a little bit. And then when you get up top here, you really just have to barely touch. I know my hand's in the way, sorry. And then you can come back in and just kind of, maybe you want some stuff rolling out a little bit, make him bigger, smaller, whatever. That's a good looking tree. Okay, do another one here. One that comes here. I don't want to cover up my mountains, so we'll put one here. Same thing, just kind of go back and forth. Loose, be loose, just have fun. It's not, come back up here and just touch. Give him a little. Hey, there's 4 there. We should probably have another one, don't you think? To make it an odd number. There's one right in the middle. And he comes down a little farther. Maybe he's way down here. Oh. I kind of messed that up. That's okay. Maybe we'll make him a little taller. There. And just come down. I'll start in the middle again. See? Just tapping. This ain't even a... You can slide and tap and turn your brush over. As you get down below, you make them wider. Trees do grow out of the rocks. You see them all the time. There. You get kind of just... Want to make it bigger, just start pulling. A little more paint on the brush. Kind of come in and just... And then slowly go up. This ended up being our biggest one, didn't it? You can pull this way, see? There. There's a big old tree just hiding down there. Okay? Not bad, not bad. Is our lighting good enough? I think it's all right. I might have darkened it too much. So we got those. That looks pretty good. Next thing Maybe we can highlight them a little bit. Let's grab some yellow. A little yellow. Actually, I don't use yellow. I'm going to use this bright green. This, what is it called? Light green. Okay, just a tiny little bit. Okay. Oops, drop the lid. Again, third time's a charm. Okay. And I'm just going to mix it right on the brush. I'm not going to... There. Okay. Let's go over here. Highlight. Just put some highlights on the trees. Just a little bit. So they stand out a little bit. See? And it's... in the middle. You don't have to be perfect. Slap a few in the middle. Okay, like in the middle here. That one's still pretty wet. We'll wait. I might come back to these two, but a little bit on this guy. See, just go back real fast. Just makes them stick out a little more, okay? Over here. There, that one looks pretty good. Darker at the bottom, if you can. It helps. Okay. Your trees have a little image in there. Is that one dark enough over there? Let's give him a little more up here. There. Make him stand out a little more. That one there is going to take a minute, so we'll just wait on him for a second, and I'll come back and do that. Maybe... Boring. What do I have in here? Let's do this brush again. I'm going to do a little cloud in the sky. It's going to be kind of blue, gray, dark. See how it goes. We'll just put a little cloud while that's drying. Maybe he just comes like this. Kind of put a little knob there. Just twirl it around. Okay, and then pull out. There, get a little more of that color. Just try to push into there, maybe. Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? Higher there, a little bumper up there. You know, let's see, maybe he comes up even more. Just make them all wild. And, oh, I wish there's stuff happening up there. See? It kind of keeps the eye coming this way. Maybe the cloud. Does that help? Put one underneath it, maybe. Maybe it just kind of goes. Just kind of move the brush around. They look like they could be brothers. There. So there's you just got a simple little cloud in the sky. Don't you think? Well, I think that one looks pretty good. Oh, let's come back in, and I really don't know what else to do. You know, let's get some more on this guy right in here. See how that's dried a little bit? See, get those limbs, big limbs out there. Pull that out if you have to. A bit at the top here. There. I think tap there a little bit. We want to kill all the dark, right? Maybe a little more up here on this guy. That looks pretty good. What you think? Let's see. Find us a little liner brush. And how should we sign this in the light green? Yeah, get that light green. So I have some left. Come over here. L P a little more. R, come down. And there, done. So we did that one in 39 minutes, and hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.